Hello, everyone. My name is Mitch, and I am the Capital Reports Manager for the Arizona Capital Times. With session starting, I wanted to walk everybody through some of the changes that we've rolled out to the LOLA site for the beginning of session. Now, while these changes may look cosmetic, we've actually updated the system to a new platform, which is going to make it far easier for us to respond quickly to your excellent feedback. So let's get into it. You'll notice that your dashboard, while it looks different, it's going to function almost identically to how it did in the past. You'll see you have all your boxes up top. As we scroll down, we still have our tiles with upcoming hearings and all bills. We scroll down further. The only things that's changed is we've moved the My Saved Reports and My Viewed Bills down to the bottom. So if you want to access your saved reports from the dashboard, you can do so down here. And if you don't want to scroll down to the bottom, you can always scroll over your name in the top right and click My Reports right here. One of the major changes that we've made is we updated our search tool. So now if we click search to show all of the bills for this session, you'll notice that it looks a little bit different. We've implemented a multi-session search, and we're importing more and more data from previous sessions, including our bill summaries and bill information from other sessions. That data is slow to come in because there's so much of it, so we will keep bringing it in over time. But if you want to, you can view previous sessions by clicking these tabs here, and it'll pull that information as well. You can see that it increases this number. So let's click out of that. You can also filter your results to just show bills from a specific chamber, from a specific sponsor. You'll see that we have a box for status. We are working on our status tool. It's nearing completion right now. You can filter by citation. You can also filter by LOLA assigned categories. If you click show more, we'll get some more information about this bill from here. And then you can also select multiple bills that you want to add to your tracking list. Your tracking list manager is going to work just the same. See if there's the select all, we can add it to all the bills, or we can remove it from selected bills. As we click through here, you'll see that there's also information coming from the other Capital Times sites. And it goes pretty far, so you can see a lot of information. You can see legislators as well. If you want to go to their pages, you can see information on legislators going into the past as well. And then we can see the current assigned committees for this session. You can also access your advanced search tool from here. This looks exactly the same as it used to. And then down here at the bottom is where you can enter bills without the need for HB or commas or anything like that. You can enter that stuff down here. Moving on, we have added a new bill text comparison tool, which is pretty neat. So let's do an example here. The first one I'm going to select is 2023, and I'm going to search for cottage food. So here we go, the famous tamale bill. And then I'm going to do the same down here so we can compare the two bills from this session and last session. We'll do the introduced versions because that's all we have available for 2024. And when we click compare, it's going to pull us to a page that looks like this, where we can compare the text of the bills to see what's different. Things highlighted in green have been added, and things that have been highlighted in red have changed. So if we scroll down, we'll see that, the beginning, there's not a whole lot of difference, pretty much identical bills, but when we get down here to the bottom, we can see where the changes really start to step in. And you can see how these bills differ from one another. This is a really neat tool I encourage all of our users to take advantage of. As we get into session and we start to see refiled bills, it's going to make it a lot easier for you to tell what's different and what's not between the bills this session and last session. So that is the bill text comparison tool. You can also compare other versions of the bill. We're going to remove some of this fluff, but you'll be able to view engrossed versions. You'll be able to view amendments, things like that as well. Moving on, you'll see down in the bottom right on every page is now this little help button. If you give that a click, you're able to enter information if you have an issue with LOLA, if you're struggling with something, you'll be able to enter a message with your name and email address right from the platform, attach any images of issues that you're having, and then when you click send, it will send directly to myself and Jeff, who will be able to assist you with that issue without you needing to jump back and forth between your email and the site. You'll be able to request assistance directly from the site whenever you need it. Anytime you need help, go ahead and use that tool. And then we're able to integrate that into our workflows to ensure a better outcome. Another thing that we've added from last session is we've updated the session law page to be the chaptered bills page. Obviously, there's nothing for 2024, but if we go back to 2023, we'll see that this page now just shows the bills that have been chaptered. And if we click one of these bills here, you'll see that we've changed the title. So now whenever a bill is chaptered, it's going to be renamed to reflect the name that it's given when it becomes a chaptered law. So in this case, chapter 1, laws of 2023, and then the old name of it with its old bill number will be put in parentheses. This is how it will show up on your reports as well. If we generate a report, under formatting options, you'll see that the name of the bill is just like this on here as well. If we go to formatting options, you're also now able to sort your bills by chapter number. So you can, if you have a bunch of bills that have been chaptered on a tracking list or something like that, you'll be able to sort your tracking list so that the chaptered bills are together. So that's the chapter bill updates. Another smaller feature that we've added, and there's more being added to this week, is we've added a committee meetings email opt-in. And what this will do is if you're tracking a committee or bills that are associated with a committee, you'll get alerts when a meeting for that committee is scheduled. So if under your daily alert settings, one of the committees that you're tracking is on here, you select that. Every time that they schedule a committee hearing, you'll receive an alert. And this, by default, you will not be opted into this. If this is something that you want to take part in, just come onto your account and edit the setting to include this committee meeting as well. Another small update that we added is under the for against neutral section. You'll see that we now have session-based for against neutral data. It's going to take a second to load this, but you'll see that now everything is broken up by session so that you're able to get a clearer view of what is going on in the for against neutral. So that is pretty much all that I have to share with you today. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us at any time. There will be more updates coming throughout the rest of this week, and we will be sure to keep you updated as those things happen. Best of luck at the beginning of session, and I hope to be speaking to you very soon. Thanks.